StarTimes network, the largest pay service digital network in Nigeria, and Mr. Celestine Umeibe, who is the publicity manager, and he's been talking to us about StarTimes. Ma'am, you're in partnership with NTA. Yes. Can you talk about the partnership?
Yeah, we are the partnership with NTA, and here we are a joint venture. It's not any foreign investment. It's a joint venture, and we called it NTA Star TV Network.
Okay, that's why it's called NTA.
Yeah.
Star TV Network.
Yes.
Okay.
And also for our platform, it's a digital terrestrial TV platform. So it's some of advantages, and also one of the advantages is we can inject as much as possible for the local content as over other system. Because for this system we have the local transmission. So now you can know that on our platform, NTA have so many channels on our platform, and also in Lagos we have 36 channels together on our booking now. But within these 36 channels, we have 12 local channels.
12 local channels.
Yes.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah. And for other cities, like in Kano, we can have Hausa language channels, and we are going to have other 2 languages in the south of Nigeria.
Okay, so you are into partnership with NTA because of your local content.
Yeah, and also NTA is the largest network in Nigeria.
Yeah,
that is the most important.
So that is why you're becoming the largest.
Yeah, and also our mission is also to digitalize all the Nigeria. And with the NTA, the largest network, we can occupy all the states as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you.
And also we got a lot of support from NTA and NBCs from the beginning of this project.
Okay. I think I would like to ask this question from the angle of a subscriber too. When you look at your channels, the programs you have on your network, you have some in French language, and here I don't think we have many Nigerians that can understand French language. So what I think there must be something, especially a particular channel called Animox. It's a very good channel for Nigerians. They enjoy it, but the audio is not
it's not English.
because it's not English. So what are you trying to do? Are you working on it, to ensure that Nigerians, are able to understand very well what they are viewing?
Thank you for this question. Because we have 11 countries all around Africa, and some of the countries they are speaking, the people speaking French, and even for other language. But on our satellite, actually we have more than 50 channels, including some French channels, including some English channels, and including some Chinese channels. But for here, why we are choosing that? Actually in Lagos, I think it's just one channel speaking in French. Why we are choosing that channels? Because some of the subscribers, they like something talk about the history or animals. Yeah, and that channels is very, very nice, especially for the children. Yeah, and we are very sorry for that. Now the audio is still French, but we are trying to our best to make some subtitles in English. It will be done within this year.
Thank you very much for this explanation. I'd like to ask Mr. Celestine. You see, I know before now, I don't think we are aware of the value and the importance in content. So what is making you to be alive is content, not the technology, not the facilities alone. Content. We have a lot of content sitting somewhere in Nigeria. How can this sitting content be a kind of a vibe to Nigerians? Because I know you dine and wine with content.
That's very true, because when you talk about broadcasting and whatever that can sustain, especially in the pay TV industry, talk about content, and most importantly, Nigerians have grown to develop their own content, and they believe in their own. And when you look at some of this platform, you find this vacuum about Nigerian content. StarTimes as an organization is not going to be following the normal trend. We're going to be looking inwards to the Nigerian available contents and make sure this is going to be very much available. Because when you're talking about mass market, when you're talking about reaching out to the grassroots, more than 85% of the real Nigerian economy appears to be those between the middle and the low income earners, and they want to be identified with. And then for us, StarTimes, we believe in the Nigerian mission, we believe in the Nigerian people, and we're going to be partnering with more local content to ensure that we give Nigerians the best, and also put foods on the tables of many who are also content providers.
Okay, now let us look at it from this angle. I have a lot of content, and I identify your platform as a viable platform because the rate at which we are growing now simply means that a lot of people will be willing to be on your network. What are the requirements if I want to be on your channel?
Yes, like I used to say, StarTimes, you don't want to always appear to be very rigid by saying what are our requirements. Okay. I always want to say, what do we need to do? Okay. Because you as a content provider, we as a platform, we need to come to a point where we have to agree to work together. Okay. Because you as a content person, some people have very good content, but I think sometimes they look at it as a means of just getting money. Okay. But beyond that, we're looking at, yes, you have a good content, and the idea is that you can reach out to a large number of persons. Okay. Through your content, you educate them, build up an economy that can be sustained, and in future, if millions of Nigerians can get informed from what you're doing, definitely we're talking about a nation that has all it takes to command respect in the Committee of Nations of the world. So what we're trying to do here is, where you have a very good content, we have a platform that can reach out to millions of Nigerians because of the kind of technology and the kind of marketing operations that we have. So once you bring in your content and they are reasonable, you can feel free to come over to our office, approach us, and we'll be very glad to do business with you. Okay,
thank you so much. In summary now, as an entrepreneur, what you are telling me or viewers out there is that the terms and conditions for your content partnership is non-disclosure type. You have to visit you. Yes, you have to examine the content so that you know the value that the content will have. But definitely you are telling us that content is a viable material in our society.
Definitely.
Okay, I think I would like to allow my co-presenter to also ask one or a few questions.
Okay, Mr. Celestine, in Kano, the recharge card is 600. In Lagos, is 1,000 naira. What's responsible for the disparity in price?
Yes, we might also have looked at the fact that the number of channels available might not be the same in the number of channels for 1,000 naira and that for 600 naira. And you also have to agree with me that when you look at the states where we're talking about, Lagos, it happens to be the biggest market in Nigeria and by extension Africa. And for us, when we say we are affordable, we want to do that with all sincerity. Your income of somebody who is in Lagos might not be the same as somebody in Ogbomoso or somebody in Down, Ibadan or Akure. Definitely you agree with me. So we're trying as much as possible to see that with whatever way we can, we provide quality entertaining digital pay TV to those at that grassroots level. So you could explain some of the reasons why you find us trying to put up a package that would suit the immediate needs of the people in different regions.
Okay.
Could I ask one more? Because in Kano, we have 2 bookings.
Okay.
Actually, in Lagos, we have 1 booking now. In Kano, we have 2 bookings. The 600 booking is 26 channels. Okay. And the 36 channels booking is also the same price as Lagos.
Okay. I think from this angle now, I noticed one thing of recent on your network. Although I don't have much time to watch all the time, but I discovered that when you press a button on the remote, especially the volume button, there is a kind of a stylish advert that will pop up.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but ever since you've been talking, I think you focused on buying the decoder recharge. Are you trying to say you are coming up with another means of advertisement? And if the answer is yes, how affordable is this advert possibilities.
How can people partake?
Yes, I was going to get to that, but good enough that you brought it up now. That's like a new kind of advert system, the electronic program guide advert. You have different options. When you even put on your decoder during the booting process, you also find an advert spot there. These are ones that will open to media buyers, companies, clients who want to reach out to the mass market at an affordable cost through this platform, because people see it, they would either want to adjust the volume of their decoder or switch to various channels or go through their APG menu to check one thing or the other. So at any time where they have contact with their remote, there's always a pop-up for the advert space. And this is one of the services also through our platform that we're introducing. We're going to be introducing into the Nigerian market, and we'll be calling on organizations and company media buyers to use this platform as a means of advertising. And I want to assure you that like what we've been doing, affordability, we'll also extend it to that to be cost effective and guarantee clients of good return on investment.
Okay. Under the empowerment scheme, every organization is expected to say, okay, this is what we do in the area of our corporate social responsibility. How can Nigerians plug into these your opportunities?
Very important that we empower Nigerians, because if we must grow, the youth especially need to grow. And a very simple part of what we'll be doing is looking at ways of training and educating more Nigerians on this DTT technology, because they need to be aware of it. They need to understand that many countries have switched over from analog to digital, and it is imperative that we do that.
Thank you, Mr. Celestine. I wish we can continue, but I think time is not on our side.
We're still on the program Empowerment Hour, and our guest has been Mrs. Sophia Jan, the CEO, NTA StarTimes Lagos, and the publicity manager, Mr. Celestine Umebe. And they've been talking to us about their StarTime product. The questions we've been having in our minds have definitely been answered. And I just want to say thank you for coming to the program, and thanks for coming to the program, sir. That's all we have for today's edition of Empowerment Hour. We do hope you've enjoyed yourself, and stay tuned to watch another edition next week.